Good morning and welcome to the 26-27 lottery for Brooklyn Dreams Charter School. I'd like to extend a special welcome to Anthony Pickney, who has reviewed our process and will be witnessing today's drawing to ensure fairness and accuracy. If you have any questions as we go through the lottery, please leave us a comment and we'll try to respond as quickly as possible.
Welcome and thank you for joining us for our school's enrollment lottery. We're so glad you're here and excited to share this important moment with you. Our school is a place where students are encouraged to grow, learn, and thrive, supported by caring teachers and a strong sense of community. Today's lottery will determine available seats for the upcoming school year. Once the drawing is complete, all families will receive a message with next steps. If your child is selected, congratulations. We can't wait to welcome you to the school family. You'll receive more details soon about how to get started. If your child is placed on the waiting list, please don't lose heart. Changes often happen before the first day of school, and we'll keep you updated by email, phone, or text as seats become available. Be sure to opt in to text alerts to not miss anything. We'd also like to thank our independent third-party official for joining us today. They help ensure that our lottery process is fair and transparent for all families. To learn more about how the lottery works, visit the enrollment page on our website. Up next is our lottery enrollment overview to help you understand our process.
Hi, my name is Imran Rahman and I am the principal at Brooklyn Dreams Charter School. We demonstrate the same level of care for all of our students, and I think especially at such a young age, seeing that type of care inclusivity is just so important. We do a great job at just making sure that our little ones feel cared for and that we're able to really nourish their willing and love for learning. We have a very strong curriculum where we have an interventionist that is able to push into the classroom, and we have small group instruction where the teachers are able to work in small groups. We want them to be able to do well on their reading comprehension and the assessments that we provide to them. But we also want them to be able to navigate themselves in a way where they're keeping themselves safe. We want to make sure that the staff members and the students are aware of what their physical safety entails. Having conversations about just physical safety in general is something that we talk about with the students often. Safety is very important to me. And whether it's emotional safety or physical safety, they're incredibly important. We really take pride on the level and dedication that our staff members pour into the resources and the interventions to make sure that our students are getting all of the supports that they need and that they're able to thrive in whichever setting we put them in. The fact that our moral focused curriculum allows that to go hand in hand, I think is just a really seamless way of making it a really well-rounded education. They continue to cover all of the different virtues, specifying on one virtue per month, and just really describing what that virtue looks like in all of the different instances that students encounter, continues to just solidify that in their development as a person. It just really helps them become more well-rounded, and it really helps them navigate the difficult parts of life. That all just allows them to be that productive, functioning individual that we hope that they grow up to be when they're older.
When a charter school receives more applications than seats available for the next school year, a lottery is held for all grades. All applications received during open enrollment are eligible for selection today. The lottery is recorded, and requests to view the recording can be made at any time. After the lottery is complete, results will be available online. The lottery is done electronically. To ensure fairness and accuracy, the lottery software was designed by an independent company with no affiliation to our school or National Heritage Academies. In addition, a neutral third-party official has reviewed our enrollment process and will witness today's drawing. This person is not related to any student, staff member, board member, anyone applying to the school, or a National Heritage Academies employee. First, the software randomly draws the grade order that drives the entire process. Second, students will be selected based on enrollment preference groups. We'll explain preference groups throughout today's lottery. To help keep students within the same family together, we will honor sibling preference. Sibling preference is defined as children who have at least one common parent or legal guardian and are living in the same household at least 50% of the time. Sibling preference is granted prior to the lottery when an applying student has a sibling already attending our school. It may also be granted during the lottery, but only after a sibling is accepted. If a seat is available in the grade of the student who is granted preference, he or she will be placed in the next available seat. However, if there is no seat available, the student will be placed in the next spot on the waiting list in the sibling preference group. Preference may also be granted to other groups and will be explained in further detail as the lottery takes place. If your child is accepted, check your email, text messages, and mailbox for next steps to complete the enrollment process. Upon acceptance, you will receive information about our online parent portal where you can access forms, grades, attendance, and more. If you do not receive the acceptance package, contact the office. Visit our parent portal to complete enrollment registration within the deadline specified in the acceptance letter. If you miss the deadline, your child may lose their seat at our school. We must have an email address on file for you to set up a parent portal account. If you didn't provide one when you applied or need assistance, please contact the office. If you have a child already attending our school and have set up your parent portal account, paperwork for your new student will not be available until at least 24 hours after the lottery. Please keep your contact information up to date by notifying us of any address, email, or phone number changes. If we try to contact you by mail and the mail is returned, or if we are unable to reach you at any of the phone numbers or email addresses you provided, we will remove your child's name from the list. If your child is placed on the waiting list, you will receive regular emails and text messages updating you about your child's position on the waiting list. If you want your child to attend our school, stay on the list since openings can occur at any time, even after the school year begins. If you are no longer interested in our school, please let us know so we can remove your child's name to provide an opportunity for another child on the waiting list. Once your child has been removed from the list, you will need to reapply if you change your mind. Thank you for attending today's lottery.
Okay, we're going to transition out of here and get the lottery app ready to go. Okay, there we go. As we begin the lottery, our first step today is to draw the grade order. And this is going to determine how we will call students. So we're going to begin with 8th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, 1st grade, 5th grade, kindergarten, 4th grade. Now that we've established the lottery order, the software will pull applicants based on their preference group. You'll see those preferences at the top of the screen. So we'll begin today with sibling in district. This is for applicants who have a sibling already enrolled in our school and who reside within the Brooklyn 22 school districts. So beginning this preference for our 8th grade students, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 7th, 6th, 1st, 5th, kindergarten.
859797, kindergarten, accepted. 859971, kindergarten, accepted. 861158, kindergarten, accepted. 860668, kindergarten, accepted. 859049, kindergarten, accepted. 859445, kindergarten, accepted. 861991, kindergarten, accepted. 864494, kindergarten, accepted. 864377, kindergarten, accepted.
Continuing the sibling and district preference for 4th grade. And now we'll move to sibling out of district. So again, applicants who have a sibling already enrolled in our school, but are outside of the Brooklyn 22 district. So looking at 8th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd, 7th, and with no seats on the accepted list, we have the student joining our wait list. Moving on to that preference for 6th grade, 1st grade, 5th grade, kindergarten.
859481, kindergarten, accepted. 855632, kindergarten, accepted. 856445, kindergarten, accepted.
and sibling out of district preference for 4th grade. We'll now begin calling our staff preference. This is for applicants whose parent or legal guardian works at the school, and this is for also for students that are within the Brooklyn 22 school district. So pulling that preference for 8th grade, 3rd, 2nd, 7th, 6th, 1st, 5th, kindergarten, and 4th. Now pulling for staff preference who are out of district for 8th grade, 3rd, 2nd, 7th, 6th, 1st, 5th, kindergarten, and 4th. Now moving on to a straight district preference. This is for anyone who resides within the Brooklyn 22 school district. So pulling district preference for 8th grade.
860794, 8th grade, accepted. 506019, 8th grade, accepted. Sibling, 865147, 3rd grade, accepted. 794770, 8th grade, accepted.
And now pulling our district preference for 3rd grade.
867247, 3rd grade, accepted. 858180, 3rd grade, accepted. Sibling, 858179, 4th grade, accepted. Sibling, 858178, 6th grade, accepted. 864376, 3rd grade, accepted. Sibling, 864375, 6th grade, accepted.
And pulling district preference for 2nd grade.
863362, 2nd grade, accepted. 866919, 2nd grade, accepted. Sibling, 866917, 5th grade, accepted.
And district preference for 7th grade, going to the wait list. District preference for 6th grade.
656325, 6th grade, accepted. Sibling, 656324, 6th grade, accepted. 855250, 6th grade, accepted. 853961, 6th grade, accepted. 623249, 6th grade, accepted. 755548, 6th grade, accepted. Sibling, 857025, kindergarten, accepted. 854115, 6th grade, accepted. Sibling, 854116, 5th grade, accepted. 857074, 6th grade, accepted.
And district preference for 1st grade.
860936, 1st grade, accepted.
Remaining students will be joining our waiting list. And now pulling our district preference for 5th grade.
856367, 5th grade, accepted.
And district preference for kindergarten.
854425, kindergarten, accepted. 861393, kindergarten, accepted. 856613, kindergarten, accepted. 859979, kindergarten, accepted. 857496, kindergarten, accepted. 864152, kindergarten, accepted.
And we're now forming a wait list in kindergarten. Okay, continuing with district preference for 4th grade.
865084, 4th grade, accepted.
We've now concluded all of our preferences, so this will be pulling all of our remaining applicants starting in 8th grade for our accepted list.
860393, 8th grade, accepted. 670433, 8th grade, accepted. 539114, 8th grade, accepted. 804046, 8th grade, accepted. Sibling, 804050, 3rd grade, accepted.
And continuing our 3rd grade accepted list.
862007, 3rd grade, accepted. Sibling, 861994, 7th grade, waiting list. 861821, 3rd grade, accepted. 857169, 3rd grade, accepted. 864750, 3rd grade, accepted. 860235, 3rd grade, accepted. Sibling, 860236, 6th grade, accepted. 741199, 3rd grade, accepted. 860680, 3rd grade, accepted. 856150, 3rd grade, accepted. Sibling, 856149, 6th grade, accepted. 854646, 3rd grade, accepted.
Okay, pulling our remaining applicants in 2nd grade.
867101, 2nd grade, accepted. 858443, 2nd grade, accepted. Sibling, 858445, 7th grade, waiting list. 790695, 2nd grade, accepted. 855714, 2nd grade, accepted. 864154, 2nd grade, accepted.
Okay, continuing to form our waiting list in 7th grade with remaining applicants. And in 6th grade, we'll now be starting our waiting list. And in 1st grade, all seats have been filled, so our remaining applicants will join our waiting list. And in 5th grade, 2 seats available with remaining students going.
860939, 5th grade, accepted. 857969, 5th grade, accepted.
And continuing our waiting list for kindergarten. If your student is placed on the waiting list today in any grade, please do not lose hope. Movement can be very common between now and the first day of school. And continuing our drawing for 4th grade.
867196, 4th grade, accepted. Sibling, 867198, 1st grade, updated rank on waiting list. 864378, 4th grade, accepted. 693579, 4th grade, accepted. 745969, 4th grade, accepted.
Okay, that concludes our lottery for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to all of our new families.